Hi, I'm Bo Sebastian. I'm your peace coach, or sometimes you might even call me your stress coach. Today we're going to talk about the different kinds of reasonings in the human brain. In the human brain, we have two types of reasoning, deductive and inductive reasoning. Deductive reasoning is simply using your empirical knowledge to come to a conclusion. 1 + 1 = 2. Inductive reasoning is the way our brain uses to test hypothetical ideas and theories. We use deduction, and from that evidence we use an inductive prediction. If 1 + 1 = 2, then ... We can add any supposition here and it becomes an inductive thought. We take one apple and add to it another apple, and we see 2 apples. From that evidence, we could predict that if you added another 10 apples, you'd have 12. We go from the evidence to the theory. Let me give you an example, though, of the difference between deductive and inductive thinking in real life. Something that's not scientific. You live by yourself in an apartment. Part of your normal daily routine is you get up in the morning and you have 2 fried eggs over easy, a piece of bran toast, and a cup of coffee. On Sunday morning, you wake up and have the usual 2 eggs, and you're out of eggs. So you go to the grocery store and buy a carton. You get home and put them in your refrigerator. The next morning, you wake up before work to have your eggs, open the carton, and one of the eggs is missing. You remember checking the carton before you left the grocery store. All right, what kind of reasoning would you use? Deductive or inductive reasoning to figure out what happened? If you said deductive, then you simply subtracted the missing egg to get 11 eggs. If you said inductive, then you added a supposition or a theory. 12 - 1 = a theory about why there is only 11 eggs left. You went one step past the logic and wondered if you got up in the middle of the night and ate an egg, that you're a sleepwalking egg eater, or there's a ghost living in your house that loves eggs. Maybe one fell out of the carton on the way home from the grocery store. In other words, you're not satisfied with the empirical evidence and you want to go one step past what's staring you in the face and create an inductive answer. And to those answers, you ask the question, why? The premise of anxiety comes at us exactly at the same time as we ask the question, why? Why does 1 + 1 = 2? Why is 1 egg missing? Why doesn't my mom love me? Why can't I stop eating sweets? Why does my boss treat me unfairly? In other words, you're not satisfied with the reality of the empirical evidence. You need to go one step past the deductive to create a few inductive suppositions. And to these suppositions, we always end up at the question, why, again. This premise of why, my dear friends in the audience, is exactly what causes anxiety in your life. It's what causes the clutter in your brain. We can't release ourselves of the many tangents and stories we get from the question why. Think about that. The question why doesn't give you a better answer than what you see in front of you. The question why does my neck hurt doesn't take away the pain. The question why did my partner break up with me doesn't take away the hurt. It just keeps you in your inductive anti-logic and your broad generalizations long enough to sacrifice what you're looking for. Your next healthy, powerful choice coming from the center of your soul for yourself and for the universe. I don't believe that the question why will ever lead you to resolve your anxiety or stress. You can use inductive thinking all you want about your stress-causing situations. You can talk about your problems ad infinitum. But these brain processes are not, let me repeat, not going to help you release the clutter in your brain or your problems anywhere else in your life, when in fact they'll amplify your stress and keep leading you to the question why, which generally if what you're dealing with is not a scientifical solvable problem, has no solvable answer? Why, when it comes to irrational inductive thinking, will keep you on a negative mental loop that is virtually impossible to stop? Listen, finding peace, meditating, releasing stress is exactly why I've created the technique of zeroing out. Here are a few people who have experienced this process and who have read the book. Listen to their stories.
Life can get really busy taking care of my home, 2 careers, and my family when your mind can't seem to get quiet to rest. That's when you need to use zeroing out.
I never thought I could quiet my mind in only 3 minutes. Zeroing out works.
I highly recommend Zeroing Out by Bo Sebastian. It's been very helpful for me, and it's helped me navigate through difficult times. It's just a great book. Everyone should get it.
I tried the zeroing out technique, and I have to say it was surprisingly effective and very simple. On those days I'm going 90 to nothing and I just need to slow my brain down for a minute to get back on track. This really has helped me to do that.
Life gets hectic, and sometimes I just don't take the time to clear my mind, especially right after work. The zeroing out method helps me to leave my work at work, so I have a clear mind for the people at home I love.
I've been dealing with clutter in my mind for a long time now. Zeroing out, stop stress in 3 minutes, has completely cured me. Now I can meditate, get quiet, and I'm even sleeping better.
I can't believe how much zeroing out has helped me reduce stress. You've got to try it.
Work for me can get time-consuming and stressful at times, but zeroing out has really changed the way I look at my schedule and my time. Now I can leave my work at work, and I have more time and peace of mind to deal with the people that I care the most about.